Good morning. It's 9 a.m. Friday, September 16th, 2022. Welcome to the Good News live at 9 on Facebook and available later on our YouTube channel. Please be sure to comment in the chat. This is a presentation of the Allen Park Presbyterian Church. Good morning, everyone. I'm Suzan Maxey. I'm an elder at APPC. And the other lovely person in the square is
Kerri. I am a deacon and the congregational care coordinator, and I work at the church. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today.
I forgot to put up our little
graphic.
So I have to see if I can do it. So, whoops. You see it?
I do see it. I see everything on your desktop too.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to share.
Kind of looks like my desktop.
There we go. Is that it?
That's it. Yay.
Yay. Okay.
Technology gremlins. Good morning, Barry and Margot. Good morning, Tim, Pastor Tim. Good morning, Judy Hatch. Good morning, Kevin Vaughn. Thank you for everyone who's joining us today. Yesterday, hi Norma Bentley. I haven't seen Norma since last night. We started Grief Share last night. That went well. Good morning,
last night, huh? Long time.
It was not that long ago. My eyes are still kind of like, ooh. Ken Woods, happy cool Friday morning. It's going to be a great last weekend of summer. The weather's going to be great, warm. Hi, Sandy Sauerback. Hi, Judy Sutherland. All right, Sue, we're on a roll. We have a guest that's joining us this morning that doesn't have a lot of time, that I just secretly recruited yesterday and told Sue about at the end of the day. So we should probably do our announcement, Sue. I see she's in the waiting room too.
What's going on?
What's going on? It's not too late to sign up for our new youth service teams event that takes place at 10 a.m. on Saturday. It's a super easy, fun thing to do. Whether you're going to dig holes or plant bulbs or supervise or just get to know other people, including youth, you're going to meet at the church at 10, from 10 to noon, plant fall bulbs so that next spring all these flowers come up in the city. It's called the Daffodil Project. And I'm going to share a link that you can sign up because they want to know how many people are coming. I'll do that after we're done with our show. And it's open to anyone. So we hope you'll join us.
Young. You don't have to
be young.
Okay.
You probably don't even need to be young at heart. You just need to be a person that likes
who can plant.
Getting to know people and helping out, especially with youth. You know, working with youth is close to my heart.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't tried it, it's great. And we have another fun thing to do. Hi, Judy Martin. She's back in Michigan. Woohoo. My voice sounds terrible today, Sue. We do have a fun thing to do. Bob and Kim Ammon have a neighbor named Mary, and she is turning 100 years old on Sunday.
Wow.
So if anyone would like to participate, you can go to an office building at the corner of Melbourne and Goddard, 1145, and back into one of the office or spots, the parking spots. And I know they're going to have fire trucks, police cars, and we're just trying to make this special for this lady who's turning 100 years old named Mary.
Wow.
So I do.
Happy birthday, Mary.
Yes. How wonderful. Been talking to Kathy Hollowell.
Yep.
She has gotten a yes from 18 people to do to decorate their trunks and pass out candy at the last farmers market. So we'll be together with the vendors, and we're going to do a trunk or treat in our south parking lot. So we're
October 28th, right?
That's correct, from 5 to 7, and we are going to be bugging you to death to help us with candy, because Sue's done this, so she knows what it's like.
Oh yeah.
So many people come through and you there's runners and they keep filling the bowls, and it's like you really can't function. You're just talking to kids and
like
saying happy Halloween.
I got a lot of candy, but it's like, wow, okay, let's get some more here. So yeah,
you can never have enough
donations,
candy.
Toys and whatever that would help.
Highland, Doran, yes. I have a shopping list.
Shopping list this year, right?
Yes, and I'm firmly believing these, they work so well. All you have to do is buy something and use the shipping address, trunk or treat. It goes right where it's supposed to.
Yeah.
You've helped, it's easy, and it's done. Otherwise, we're gonna put a box in the church like we always do. And if there's no way we're gonna have too much candy, but if by some weird chance we did, we will definitely donate it to a place that can use it. So do not worry about that. You need a lot. That's what me and Kathy keep saying. You can't have too much candy.
Have too much, no.
Nope, not with candy. So that's our goal for that. What else do we have going on? There is a mission trip being planned. Can you imagine? It's been like
I know.
third summer. Yes. It's intergenerational. They're going to Kentucky, and I just want to let you know that there is a meeting on the 25th. And I haven't put a calendar in the bulletin or an email for years because it wouldn't have looked like a lot going on.
Yeah.
Now we're back to everything, Sue, and I've got calendars all over the place. So if you happen to miss it, just let me know. Call me, email me. I'll send you whatever you need. But don't miss out because we're pushing this getting back to normal thing.
That mission, that intergenerational mission trip is to assist the community in Pikesville clean up and rebuild from the flooding that took place in July of
That's
this
correct,
year.
Sue.
So
Right.
if you're interested, then please come to the meeting on Sunday, September 25th. Following worship and in the park.
Robin Allen said good morning from Colorado, and Kerri Keys wants to know what my shirt says. It says Team Amber, and it's for a young girl that died from cancer. I don't want to turn around. There's more on the back. My son was in a band, and we did fundraisers, and these were the shirts. Thanks for asking. Rest in peace, Amber. She was a beautiful girl. All right. Speaking of, what are we speaking of? It's like squirrel.
Yeah.
So I've been updating our website, which we say every chance we get, allenparkpres.org. There's a whole tab for the new service team. So if all this stuff is like blah, blah, blah to you right now, just go on the website and every single thing we're talking about is right there in a handy spot, including a video from Maureen Klein. So go ahead and check that out. And we should probably get our guest in here soon. Is that okay with you?
That would be fine. Oh, we have to mention the farmers markets today from 3 to 7 in Allen Park, the parking lot across from the church at Park and Harrison.
Right, and I have the whole entire calendar on my script. I'm going to move along. Okay, our guest today is someone who I've worked with for years, Michele Hintz from Southminster Presbyterian Church. Done ChristNet with her. We've done many, many things, and they're having a cool event on Sunday, which I have taken our youth group to before. And I mean, they were nervous because here 2 church vans pull up and all these kids get out. They're thinking, please don't trash the place. We had so much fun. So let's get Michele in here.
Okay. This is the flyer for it. It's called the Animal Palooza.
All right. So Sue has the flyer up and we are bringing Michele in. Hello, Michele. Is that a real dog you have?
Oh, wait a minute. Yes. That's Dilly.
Hi, Dilly. Yeah, I've become a huge dog lover because my son has a dog. So I have a grand dog now, which I'm obsessed about, of course.
It's a good thing.
So I introduced you as someone that I have done mission work with and ChristNet, and we've known for years. And if you remember, we brought our youth group to your Animal Palooza a couple years ago. And I remember we pulled up with our 2 church vehicles, and you guys were like, "Whoa!" And we loved it. So I've been promoting it at our church too because it's a fun, free thing to do from 2 to 4 on Sunday. So we thought we'd get. I wanted to say right from the horse's mouth, but maybe that's too cheesy.
Well, you can because there'll be a pony there.
All right, so right from the pony's mouth, tell us about your event and talk people into going.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you guys for inviting me to share this. So it's called Animal Palooza, and it is Sunday the 18th from 2 to 4 at Southminster Presbyterian Church over in Taylor. We've got some a great lineup, if you might say that. Howell Nature Center is coming, and they will be presenting Creatures of the Night. So they will be bringing live animals that have to do with their time out into the world is during the night. So an owl, maybe a bat. They may have a special guest coming, which is very exciting if they're able to bring him. So they will be presenting their Creatures of the Night. So they'll be rotating every 15 minutes. They'll have a different animal and they'll repeat that. So everyone will get a chance to hear it. They also have the nature bus that's coming, which is called Alexandria's Nature Bus. And the nature bus was funded by a grant that's offered by the Spirit of Alexandria Foundation, which was started in the memory of Alexandria Bennett. The foundation's mission is connecting children to nature. They have a website and they work with Howell, so they provide grants which allow this nature bus to come on site. It's basically a mobile classroom bus that has all these really super fun activities on it. And so it's educational and fun all at the same time. So it's a great thing. It's a great fun looking bus too. So we've got that there to add some extra fun educational things that everyone can board the bus and check that out. We also have a new thing this year, which I'm really excited about. Some may not be as excited, but it's called Bugs on Wheels, and it is shedding light on the less loved creatures of the planet. So maybe a centipede or a beetle, a tarantula type. I'm not sure exactly all that she's bringing, but it's going to be the little creatures like that some people might squirm on, and you don't have to touch it, but she's going to be able to offer it up close and personal that you can actually experience those kind of guys that, again, sometimes the less loved because they're
Less loved, right?
people are a little bit more
Crawlies.
stumpy, right?
Right.
The creepy crawlies of the world. So she's going to be there as well. That's hands-on. And then we've got the Chamberlain Petting Zoo and Ponies. So they will be bringing their animals and having a pony ride that will go around an area there. We've got the past, they brought their alpaca, which is really cool to pet an alpaca. And then they've got all your, the goats, the sheeps, all the fun little stuff, ducks, rabbits that you can go in, and they'll have people go in and you can experience some of the farm animals like that way too.
Yeah, we had a
So
lot of fun petting the alpaca and the bunnies. They had bunnies that you could hold. That was super fun.
yeah.
Super fun. Barry Davis, I believe is Barry, because they're Barry Margot, said hello. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
At ChristNet. Good morning, Bob Ando. If anybody has any questions for Michelle, just throw them in the chat. I am monitoring it. I know this is brought to us by the Howell Nature Center, correct?
Part of it, yes, part of it is.
Part of it?
So the Howell Nature Center and the Alexandria bus comes from Howell. The other things we actually, we set up and provide and pay for.
Okay. Do you guys have food for sale or anything
We
like
do.
that? Or-
So we do. So we actually, not even really for sale. It's a free hot dog lunch. So again, this is open to the community. It's going to be for free. We are going to have a hot dog lunch with hot dog, chips, a cookie, bottle of water, so you can get some food while you're there. We're also going to have our popcorn machine going. So there'll be, which is always a big hit. That line's always long. So we'll have free popcorn for everyone to enjoy. And since Animal Palooza is designed to celebrate God's creation, and through education, we're hoping that by children in the community experiencing it, learning more about it, it'll help protect them going forward. So we actually have our youth that are making pet biscuits, so some dog biscuits and some cat treats. that we're going to have available if people would like to provide a donation, and then they can take those home to their own pets too. So we're trying to do the whole circle of pets, from farm to wild creatures to creepy crawlies, and then to your own pets at home, as far as dogs and cats go. We're going to have some, also we're going to have somewhat of a craft table. We're going to have some coloring pictures, but then also crafts that you can take home. We're being very safe with this. Obviously, we've been off for 2 years, which has been a bummer. But all of the food and everything is going to be individually wrapped. We're trying to make this a very safe event amongst COVID. So we're going to have hand sanitizer everywhere, and we're going to have as much. The howl will be inside the sanctuary. All the other programs are outside. So there will be somewhat of a craft table, which we're not sure with the wind. So we're going to have take-home crafts where you can take a bag home and you can put a craft together that we've got, like an owl puppet, things like that you can take home and then do at home. And then Howell's providing some coloring sheets too. That can be a take-home activity once you leave Animal Palooza.
Great. I'm so glad that things like this we're able to have these again. It's outside. People should feel fairly comfortable being outside. You can kind of move at your own pace.
Right.
And the weather is supposed to be great this weekend too.
It is. We just need to hope. I saw lately there's a little chance of rain, but hopefully that's at a different time of the day. Everything's the petting farm even has their own tents. They'll be under tents. All the food and the creepy crawlies, the bugs on wheels, the youth, they will all be under tents, and Howell will be inside. So we're going to be fairly protected too. If there is some rain, it is rain or shine. The only part might be going from one part to the next.
One tent to another, huh?
Right.
Margot Davis said that she loves this. She said, I'm such an animal person, so this totally touches my heart, even with the creepy crawlies.
Yes.
Yes. I know somebody who absolutely has to come to the creepy crawly part.
Oh, yeah.
The minute I get off of here, well, I can't text her because she's in school. Her name's Lydia, and she is going to be all about this. I'll be sending her mother a message.
Oh, yeah. Lydia and Grant. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you either have people are like, oh, cool, or they're screeching. So it's either or. It's with that area. But it's
there. Yeah.
She has shown me things that have literally almost made me throw up. So this is like totally, and she rescues animals. I'm going to send her mom a message as soon as we get off.
Absolutely.
But like I said, we went here with our youth group before, and it was a lot of fun. And they were high schoolers, and they were laughing and petting bunnies. We went in the sanctuary, which I'm like, we're representing our church at a church that knows us. We all have to behave. They were perfect. And the owl thing was amazing. And you can see this owl so close. It was wonderful. We had a really good time.
I mean, and if you're into photography, well, I always laugh too, because Kerri, I'm with you. I think I'm as excited or more than some of the smaller kids. This is a great thing because I'm an animal person. Yeah. But if you're also a photographer, this is a great event to come to too, because you are going to see animals up close. And I've gotten some great shots with my camera, just being that up close to different animals, whether it's the owl or the creepy crawly or even the alpaca. So it's
the alpaca,
the pony.
Cool. Don't forget the pony.
And the pony, right? Everyone, that's always the line for the pony. And you've got people take your picture on riding the pony. So yeah,
we did that too. I forced all the high school boys to do it too, because the girls wanted to. The boys were like, oh, is that cool? And they were just laughing their heads off. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
absolutely. Do you take donations at all if you've got the donating type there?
We do, and we absolutely do, because we do fund, short of Howell and the grant from the Alexandria Spirit of Alexandria Foundation, which does again fund the bus and the Howell Nature Program. Everything else we are providing at our cost, the food and everything. So if you would like to help donate, we absolutely would appreciate that. If you want to pitch in, you can come see me there, and or any of our any of our people that are running it can find me, and we'd be more than welcome. You can always send, you could always even just send it directly to the church and just put Animal Palooza on it. And because we've got a lot of our congregation that's helping with donating the chips and things like that. So
Right.
um
That's how we do our things too.
Right.
I don't know about our congregation is the best. We're
Yep.
doing a trunk or treat at the end of October for the first time. We did drive-throughs for a while. And they're just so generous, and I'm sure
Yeah.
I know your congregation. So I know that
we're smaller, but we try to do
Yeah.
our
well, I mean,
Small
we're not
but
the
mighty.
yeah, so we have a small group that is just amazing too. So you can do a lot with a good group.
right. And when your mission's in the right spot, there's times during these events, the last minute things that pop up and you just go, oh, and somehow they all come together. And I just look and say, that's not our doing. God has a lot of play in that, making everything happen. If you're out there doing his work and celebrating his creation, then,
Yeah, we have that have faith God provides, and we just I kind of go by the seat of my pants because I always know it's
That's
gonna
what
work
you
out.
do.
But you have those moments when you're hosting something and you're like,
yes,
we didn't know it was gonna be 115 degrees today, or we didn't know
right.
that the wind was gonna be blowing all the things off the table, but it all works out. That's why God made rocks, right?
Right.
Why there's
Right.
rocks everywhere. Our pastor, Tim, said Southminster is great. Absolutely.
Oh,
So
thank you.
Michele, I know you probably can't talk all day because you're a busy person, and I just can't thank you enough for last minute coming on here. I've been promoting it. I should have
Appreciate it.
talked to you first because I could have put some
Thank
better
you.
things in my article. But hopefully people will watch this later and they'll hear about it. Anything else that you have going on at your church that you just want to do a fast, unabashed, plug for?
Plug for it. I
Yeah.
know everyone's probably got, blessings of the pets coming up. We've got that on October 2nd. Now we're going to challenge my memory on calendar dates, but so we've
That's
got that
blessing.
coming up. And then of course, with Allen Park, we've got the Downriver Clothing Connection, which is there for the clothing that we're trying to help with the schools for the elementaries. We're still getting that going. Obviously COVID had put a stop on it, and we're working to bring that back up. Getting it's more important to get a washer and dryer in place so we can get the clothes clean before they go out to children. So, and then get that back connected with the schools now that everything's sort of reopening. So definitely that's the future that, that we do with you guys. And it's a wonderful thing. And it's had a couple of stalling points, not that anyone knew COVID was coming, but, that's something to look for in the future that will be very exciting to help the children in the community.
Absolutely. I don't know about your church, but one of the questions I get asked the most is, are we accepting clothing donations? And not just children's, men's, women's, and it's really hard to find a place. So we're gonna start with the children's, and if everything's going the way it should, and we get our washer and dryer and we have the space, we know we have the space, that we can get these going. So just pray it works out. My friend Norma Bentley said, thank you, Michele, for being our guest speaker this morning. What a wonderful community outreach event your church is doing.
Thank you, Norma.
I'm going to share the flyer again, if that's okay.
Yep.
All right, so if you take a good look at that is everything that Michele just talked about. Now
there's the bus.
Yeah.
The creepy.
I see it. Yeah, and I don't see the pony, but I see it at the bottom. Southminster, has a Facebook page and a website. So we hope you can attend. You know me, I always believe in community togetherness.
Yes,
that's
you
the way
do.
to go. Yes, I do. I'm very much into it. So Michele, if you need to go, we completely understand, because I'm sure you're probably behind now. And
just that work thing.
just that work thing.
I was that work thing that kind of gets in the way
sometimes, doesn't it?
Sue's a graphic designer, as you know, and like she has a crazy hours, like she's working at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was on the phone and like working right before we did this, and I'm like, as soon as I open my laptop, it's like, so we know how that goes, but we always have time for mission and service.
Yes,
So,
and that's exactly what I said. And I said, I can take a break for mission and for service to share.
And
share the
I
good
very
news.
much appreciate it, because I know that you had a meeting even earlier than I probably got up, so not really. But, you know. So thank you very much. Have a great day, and I
Thanks,
hope a lot of
Michelle.
our people come to see you, and thank you so much, Michelle.
Yeah, thank you, Kerri. Thank you, Suzanne and Allen Park. And, we appreciate, sharing it and look forward when we work with you guys together, because it's always fun. So
Same.
thank
Ditto.
you for having me. Yeah.
Bye.
Take care. See you guys Sunday.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great weekend. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'd like to share scripture. Today is Ephesians 2:12. I'm sorry, 2:10. Can't even read the number. Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus, so we can do the good things he planned for us long ago."
Wow, Sue, what a perfect scripture passage you picked for today.
It just kind of works out.
It kind of does. Thank you to everyone who is watching today, for all the hearts you threw up in the chat,
Yes.
for all your comments, and for everyone who will watch later. There's an article in the bulletin about if you want to be a guest. We love talking to anyone. Everyone is welcome to join us. Just have to know how
We
to go
don't
on.
bite. We really don't.
You don't bite. And it's not as stressful for you as it is for us, because you just go in a Zoom meeting. We do all the other stuff.
We have to
Sometimes
push all the
well, and
buttons.
sometimes well, and sometimes not so well. But Pastor Tim said, thank you, Sue and Kerri. Thanks, Pastor Tim. We appreciate you watching on your rest day. All right, so thank you for joining us on the Good News Live at 9. We post this to YouTube. If you ever feel really bored, you can go back and watch all of our shows. We've had so many great guests, and we're only getting started, right, Sue?
That's right.
Yep. So have a wonderful day in the Lord, and enjoy the last beautiful weekend of summer. And don't let that get you down, because fall's great too.
Oh, fall is wonderful. That's the best time of year.
Absolutely.
Trees.
All right, friends,
Trees
have a
turn.
great day.
Bye. Remember, God loves you, and so do we.
Let us show you.
Bye.
Contact us if you need it. Love you guys.